My name is Wahler. I'm going to show you 6 people. I want you to think about something they all have in common, and it's not potentially going to be super obvious. How many of you know who this is? This is Buzz Aldrin, astronaut, second man on the moon with an estimated net worth of $12 million. How many of you know who this is? This is Michael Phelps, Olympic athlete, winner of 28 Olympic medals with an estimated net worth of $80 million. How many of you know who this is? This is Ryan Reynolds, actor, investor with an estimated net worth of $150 million. This one? Okay. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, actor, former wrestler with an estimated net worth of $400 million. And how many of you know who this is? This is Bruce Springsteen, singer, songwriter with an estimated net worth of $50 million. Some of you might be wondering, there's only 5 people up there. Where's the 6th? I'm the 6th. Can anyone think of what we all have in common that isn't super obvious? We are like the 1 in 5 Americans who all have mental illness. What is mental illness? Mental illness is defined as emotional, behavioral, and mental illness that it can mildly, majorly, or severely impact life. Anxiety is an example, so is depression. Another one is bipolar disorder. Here are 4 people who should be at the top of the world. All 4 were severely struggling at this time. Each one of them all went and got help and sought help to help them. So, get help. Why should you get help? Identify the causes. Let's use anxiety for an example. Anxiety can be caused by a chemical imbalance. Chemical imbalances can be from when you're born, or long-term stress can modify the chemicals in your brain to lead to chemical imbalances. The other one is hereditary. If your aunt, uncle, father, mother, brother, sister have mental illness, you are a higher risk of developing mental illness, either the same or different ones. Environmental factors. Environmental factors can be such as work, school, social life, anything like that, can add to environmental factors. Some of mine are large crowds, big cities, writing, and even talking in front of a crowd. Why else should you get help? Meet your goals. Let's use someone that's suffering from agoraphobia for an example. Agoraphobia is often categorized as not wanting to leave your house, but it can also be, not wanting to get on trains, not wanting to go in public. There's more things than just, the typical not wanting to leave your house. So someone with agoraphobia wants to, no longer be an agoraphobic. They want to go outside. They might meet with a mental health professional who says, go on a walk in a park with friends. Let's start at one bench and walk the other one that's 5 feet apart with your friend, okay? Okay, now we're gonna go 2 benches long, okay? Then we're gonna go back. You're gonna do the first bench by yourself, okay? And these can be over days, over weeks, can be, a long time. But at the end of the day, it's creating a plan. Use Ryan Reynolds for an example. He has severe anxiety and he is very outspoken about it. It's hit him his entire life. He knew that as, being a professional actor, he has to do, press conferences. He has to go talk and do interviews. I don't know how many of you guys know the character Deadpool. Deadpool in the comics very often breaks the 4th wall. So Ryan Reynolds, along with the team at Marvel, Fox, as well as publicity, his treatment team, all came up with the idea of why don't you do the interviews in your character? Act the interviews as if the actual character is doing them. That way you can fulfill your contractor goals and also meet your personal goals of going out and doing interviews. What is the most important reason you should get help? Lift the burden. This is Michael Phelps. This is after he won a gold medal at the 2012 Olympics. At the time, no one knew he was at his lungs. On speaking on therapy, he said, what was the impact? I'm still here. I'm still on this planet. That's a major impact on how therapy has impacted my life. He did kill himself. He did commit suicide. That was, to him, the #1 success of going and seeking help. 23 million people in 2019 went and sought mental health treatment. That equates to about 44% of the people in America that have mental illness. For me, treatment has been a huge benefit in my life. When I was young, I was forced into it. Did I really know what was wrong with me? No. Did my mother know what was wrong with me? No. Did they know I needed help? Yes. It took many trials, many medications, many different things. Now I know, when I'm having problems, be like her. I'll call my mom up, call my dad up, call my brother up, call my therapist up. I now know I have people there that support me and can help shoulder the burden of my mental illnesses. Some local Utah resources which are, extremely important for people that, sometimes don't want to ask for help or don't know where to start. One of them is the Safe Utah app. The Safe Utah app was developed with the University of Utah Health Department, or School of Medicine, as well as the state of Utah. It's on the iOS App Store, the Google App Store. There's a website. There's also a phone number. This was 24/7, 365. It's private, confidential. There's a chat line. There's a phone number. Just try to get it off. Another one is the crisis text line. The crisis text line, again, free, accessible 24/7, 365. To get started, you text home to 741-741. Let's review. Why should you get help? Identify causes, meet your goals, lift the burden, get help.